From Colorado's news leader, this is 9 News Saturday Morning.
And if you're trying to sell your home, you're not alone. We'll tell you how you can spruce it up to make it more marketable.
There's a new trend in Florida that people are doing to try to avoid foreclosure. Some homeowners are putting their homes on the auction block, including the owner of this $20 million home in Sarasota County. It's the most expensive property up for grabs in a massive auction that's going to happen later today. A growing list of realty agencies have been turning to auctions as a new way to try to move properties in a housing market that is certainly challenging. So in a market like this, many homeowners are wondering how to get the best resale value without pouring a lot of money into your house that you won't get a return on. We've heard from realtors recently. Now I want to get the builder's perspective on some remodeling tips. So for that, we go to Value Builders co-founder Chris Holtz. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
So talk a little bit about Value Builders, because it's a little bit of a unique perspective, because you actually go in and try to help someone maximize their potential for getting those buyers.
That's right. At Value Builders, what we do is we use our money. So we pay to remodel other people's houses for them. When we're done renovating, we fill the house with furniture and artwork to make it look like a show home. And then when it sells, we share in the upside and the profit with the owner. If the house doesn't sell, they owe us nothing. So we pay to remodel it. If it doesn't sell, the homeowner doesn't owe us a dime, and it's very low risk for the owner.
It's interesting because you were telling us earlier that in a market like this, any little thing you need to really put yourself over the top, and that is, making sure that every last detail in the home is accounted for. What do you think are the priorities that homeowners need to look at in terms of knowing where to start, where to put that money in to remodel?
Cheryl, that's a great question. Every house is different. I mean, clearly kitchens, baths, tile, and paint are important, but you really need to take a look at each house as a unique individual and look at the neighborhood, look at the landscaping. At Value Builders, we try to address every minute detail. We like to put a house on the market, and I think for anyone out there selling, you want buyers to come in and see some kind of a wow. You want to have a property that they don't just look at and say, hey, this will be a neat place to live. You want them to think, this is a house that I can't wait to entertain, and I can't wait for my friends to see it. And that's not easy to do.
Yeah. In the landscape that we're in currently, how do buyers now compare to buyers, let's say, 2 years ago?
They're a lot more picky. I mean, we are definitely seeing plenty of buyers out there. They know there's a lot of supply, so they know there's a lot on the market. You'll see a buyer, they may love your house, but they're still probably going to make an offer that you initially may not be that happy with. I think as a seller, you really need to be prepared to negotiate. You need to be prepared to have a lot of issues come up on inspection. They're going to ask you to fix everything. They want that place to be perfect because they know darn well if it isn't, they can move on to the next property. At Value Builders, we're very careful to cover all those details, and as a result, our properties have been going under contract in an average of 23 days.
Oh, well, that's some encouraging news. That's good. All right, Chris Holtz with Value Builders, thanks so much, and we'll get some more information on 9news.com about the services provided here coming up a little later this morning. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.